Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Jets in the Ocean, Cities Skylines. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. That was unexpected. I didn't see that one coming, to be honest. So I realized we had a missed opportunity when we built the airport. And I'm gonna see exactly how bad we missed that opportunity. Um, which is going to require me to draw a bunch of zigzaggy roads for a minute. You'll understand why in a minute. And I do mean a bunch of zigzaggy roads. And then I need to go here and like there and like there. That's good enough. I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so we need to come out one more. And then that's elevated, technically, so we should be able to just go under it. It'll let me. Come on, don't do that. I don't want you to do that. I think there's a way to turn that off. Yeah, no, it's snapping. One thing is, I also lose a lot of my other snap 2s. Okay, so what we're gonna do temporarily is just grab these two nodes and whack them way up high in the sky. I mean, you know, we can fix it later. Right now, you know, it's gonna test out your engine and transmission. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. So anyway, so 300. No, don't try to connect that. Stop it. 300 is there. Just need to mark that there, and then find 300 more over here. There we go. And there. Cool, and now we can fix this nonsense. I should just be able to control Z twice. That. It's the beauty of Move It. Lets you do stuff like that. The reason I'm doing this, you may be wondering why I'm making all these zigzaggy roads, is I want to find out where the grid is over here. Which we can already kind of see we're off by a bit. So if that is a... Also, I don't really know where the collector would be in all of this. That's problematic. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one. So our collector is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a collector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be a collector right there. So, right? Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3 on this one, 4, fifth one, yeah. So that means this is all off because we go out one extra from this road just to keep these block lengths the same. I know this is all silly and nonsense to do this, but it makes me feel better knowing that the city is everything's all nice and aligned and planned so that we don't wind up later with roads that are funky to connect. I mean, we already have this one, but we worked with it because it's right up against the mountain. It doesn't really matter. So that one's fine. So we need to delete all of this. That's really loud. Oh, yeah, no wonder my volume's up really loud. There we go. Should be the same volume for you, but now for me, it's a little bit more tolerable. Alright. Back to the boring grid. So this one, instead of... Actually, this is wrong, too. Okay. So all of this is wrong. This needs to come out 310. Or 320, I guess. So 300, and then one more. Okay. So then this is collector. And then go out 320 and up. I also, did I? Yes, I did leave the space there. Okay, good. I want to make sure I left the space. These roads were going to be where they needed to be. So 200, 200, 200. That'll get me under. 300. Just put that there. And yeah, see, this is definitely in a different spot than it was going to be, because there's part of what we had. 300, so we're going to just make a little divot right there. And so that's 1, 2. This is our third one. Right? 1, 2, 3, fourth one. So we need... What are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 5th one. Is that what we did, everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one. Yeah. What the fuck is this bridge? It's temporary. Don't worry. It's just so I can get this planning road underneath. What's up, Giltastic? And yeah, Ron, more City Skylines. I've just been in the City Skylines mood, so you guys have gotten City Skylines. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one needs to go 320. And that needs to be a collector. And then back up 320 more. Just trying to see if my grid over here is going to be even close. We might have to tear down the whole airport again. Just to get it back on the grid. We won't tear it down. We'll probably move it to do it if I decide it needs to change. We might not have room, though. Like if it puts it too far this side, I mean, we don't have any more room to get next to the highway. If it brings it out this way, so be it. But I can already tell it's not going to line up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5th one is right there. Is where the collector. You love my City Skyline streams? They're I like my City Skyline. Brent talks like too. City Skyline streams. It's just a nice chill game. It's just wonderfully super chill. And that is why I like it. Granted, you know, nobody watches me play it but you and a couple other people, but whatever. Is that right? Is that the 300, 200? Yeah, okay. Just making sure that was right. I'm a little sleepy. Woke up at 5 this morning. I have no idea what BB35 is. None whatsoever. Yeah, we're definitely off here. Over 200, over 200, over 200, and then we'll resume going back up. So that's 1, 2, this is 3. One, 2, 3. Can I grab food? Grab me something. I'm hungry. That's 4. So 5 would be right here. Ooh, that would move the airport really far back and not give me a lot of room for this stuff. However, that should line up, and it's not. That should line up perfectly. This obviously is off. So. You know what? We don't have to move the airport. We don't have to move the airport. Because we've got a lot of extra space right here. we can just redo up here because it's moving out this direction. So that just gives us more room for all of this stuff. So we are going to pause because we're about to redo a lot of stuff. All this stuff needs to move temporarily. Thankfully, these are all just ploppable buildings and can easily be moved. Though we are getting very close to being outside of the airport's limits. This building can go anywhere. It doesn't have to be inside the airport. So can that museum, honestly. Alright, so, and then you need to move too, friend. You go over there for now. Over there. There you go. And we're going to get rid of this. Yeah, I know you don't have a connection. So my collectors naturally want to go right here and right here. Big oof, man. This would line up right down here. I hate to have two collectors side by side, but this airport has to have a collector through it. I mean, it has to. Otherwise, it'll break down. So we're just going to have two collectors really close to each other. I mean, it's not that far off from where we were, just a tile or two. But I feel better knowing that it is aligned with the rest of the city's grid. Okay, so let's get all this reconnected and put some buildings back in place. I think we determined that this doesn't need to be a bus line road, but we're just going to stick with it for continuity for now. That's not right. There we go. We'll just have to flip that around. That one goes there. Go. And this needs to be a bus-only road, which I think I have a 2-lane bus-only road. Yeah. However, we are going to need to allow emergency vehicles onto the... Oh, I don't want that one. I want this one. Yeah, that's what I want right there. Okay, we need to go through and allow emergency vehicles and trash vehicles on this road. It's already set that way. Cool. Never mind. It's already set that way. So whoever created that road, whatever content creator made that, well done. Good job. Very proud of you. So we're going to plonk this right back down in the middle again. Just like so. And then we are going to come out with... You know, we may as well just figure out where the grid needs to go from here too. So let's do it. Let's just build it. Let's just figure it out and see what we can do here. So that would go there. That is not where it's supposed to be, is it? Where's my dirt roads? My dirt roads, my dirt roads, my dirt roads. I need my dirt roads. There we go. So, no, it is. Yeah, that's exactly where it needs to be. Cool. Alright, so. I need to come over here and remember what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 8th one is a collector. Alright. So, that's... I'm just going to upgrade that to remind me of what that is, even though there's some more of it right there. So then we come off right here. So that's 1. That doesn't want to go there, so we will move this road in a minute. Actually, we're going to go ahead and do it now. I'm going to grab this guy, put him there, Move these over here temporarily. And fix this up. And we may as well go ahead and get this connection done up right as well. Because why not? I mean, we're over here, we're doing it. Let's make it right. So I need to relocate him again, because he's still in my way. And bring this over, bring that there, and then this guy can live right here. Don't want it too close to the other runway. Simply because I don't want the risk of planes crashing into one another. I think that would be a bad thing. You know, I think we're going to do a little parking lot right here for that guy. So we're going to move this down a little bit and give them a shared parking lot of some sort. I don't know what sort yet, but we will do it. And then I don't want that like that. I want a road coming out. Welcome back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want the road to go there. And then this dude can come back over here. Set off a little bit. Just gonna try to come up with some parking right there. I don't know how that's gonna play out, but we'll see. So back into this. That's 2, 3. I don't know. No. Go right on the other line. All right, fine. You like that? We'll turn off road guidelines. There's 1, 2, 3. Our 4th one, right? Yeah. 5th one. 6th one. 7th one, and then we want to go out 1 extra. That's a collector. I'm going to try to get this bus line lined up. I don't know how easy that's going to be. Yeah, I'm going to try to do a couple different parking lots here. Just some small ones shared for these guys, and this guy. I'm going to try. I don't know what that's going to look like. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the bus road doesn't quite line up. But that's okay, because nobody said it has to go right there. It can easily just go in the middle of that thing. In fact, what we're going to do is get rid of all of that. And find that road again. I should have picked it up before I deleted it. We're going to bring that to right there. And then this is going to be... Oh, I didn't bring that up high enough, really? Oh, looked like it was high enough. Let's turn our road guidelines back on. There we go. Now it's up there where it needs to be. So that was 200, so we want to go to there and then out 200 more just to give this thing a nice consistent look. There. Make for a weird turn for the bus here, but oh well, it's still bus only, so it's okay. What's going to be not okay is this entrance. Obviously, it's going to need some work because there's no way that's going to match up with what we're doing right now. But I may not need to. I want to see what happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta turn these back off. 5, 6. 7. Okay, that just worked. That was lucky coincidence. Very lucky coincidence. How was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th one. So that's, come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, I cannot believe that actually just met up perfect there. Maybe I'm actually getting good at this city building stuff. Not possible. That needs to come off to there. And hopefully this will do something down here with this road that I'm okay with. Because this road is offset from our grid because of this. And we knew that was going to be a problem when we built it. But I'm hoping it won't be too much of a problem. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hoping it'll kind of just get here, kind of 6, 7. It's going to be off by just a bit. There's 8. There's where it really needs to be. Are they really? No, it is Tuesday afternoon, and Steam does their maintenance on Tuesdays, so... Why didn't that line up? Uh-oh. We're probably not going to build all the way out there on a second thought. Okay, so... Let us think now of how we want to do this area in front of the airport. Obviously, we're not centered properly here. So we've kind of got to work within the confines of that. For now, I'm going to plop all these back over here. Going to go into lurk mode. Okay, lurk away. Get all this stuff back over here and out of the way of this collector. I want to figure out how we're going to fix this. This thing is so particular about where it snaps to. That airport museum thingy. It's just really fussy. I agree, chat. Alright, so we want to get rid of this. As much as I hate to do it, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to figure out a way to get that highway in here. Oh, that's right. We went with an extra collector up there. This isn't actually our collector. This is our main collector. So now I need to get the highway connected to over here. So first things first. I need to delete that. And recreate it as best as possible. I need to see how far apart it is first, though. 400. So I need to come off the middle of this, go on the ground, like here, come up there, and then go... That's 400, really? Oh, it's 80. Oh, because it wants to make a bridge there. Okay. So I need to go, work that direction, get rid of that. Then have this. Ooh, that does not want to snap. Okay. We can make it snap. Have this come up like that. This come down like that, and then delete all this because they were just guidelines. And curve into here, like so. And then figure out how to get these. And that's a... Oh, you know what? I don't have to figure it out. The game will figure it out for me. I just remembered this is a thing. Go into the arrange it line mode. Is that what does it? No, there's no connecting line there. It is the create connection mode. So from here to here. And then we can make these bigger somehow. Click on a node, double click on a circular section to change the curve direction. I want to make it bigger. Okay, how do I make it bigger? I know I'm missing something obvious here. I just want to make that a less sharp curve on both ends. Drag to move the circle. No. Click on a node to change, create direction. Press tab. Press that to change one radius. Press control. I want to change both radiuses. Oh. Just want to bring that curve way out. There we go. Let's go with 300. I like 300. Hit enter, and boom. That should be... That's not bad. For some reason, it made a bit of a bridged area, but that's okay. We can fix that. And then, if we do the same thing here... and bring that one up to 300, it should mirror it pretty well. Boom. Done. I mean, it's not the best curve in the world, but it's not too drastic, I don't think. We need to turn off that tool, and then we need to flip our highway directions around here. Also, we need to put them on the ground. Go and upgrade that. I didn't realize there was a slope there. I think it put this up higher for reasons I don't quite understand. Yeah, that's all up higher. And it really doesn't need to be. The only thing that needs to be higher is the bridge. Yeah, I could fix this. Let's do it now that we realize it's a thing. Let's fix it. It could be worse. Yes, no, you're absolutely right. It could be far worse. It could be a really nasty sharp turn. I think it is acceptable. So we got a lot of nodes that we need to click here. And then we'll have to re-slope some things to get it back looking decent, but that's okay. I'm here for it. I am here for it. That's a big, long section right there. Alright, so we got all that. Now come around this way, not the tree. Now those are long segments. As long as my, well. Have Death Cab for Cutie stuck in my head. Uh-oh, did we have Anarchy on? We've got trees in the road. That's problematic. Think I got everything. And then come down here. Where this is elevated, because we don't want that. Oh, look, it even has the nodes, like... Well, they were, never mind. I'm about to say, it has the nodes directly across from each other, but they're not now. And we're just going to come all the way to here and make that all the height of that. That fixes all of the entrance ramps and exit ramps. There's no reason for them to be raised up because they don't go over anything. So all we need to do is make sure our slopes aren't too tragic going up these bridges. We can come out of that view or out of this view. There we go. And grab our sloping tool and just see what the slopes are. Ooh, that's pretty rough. Hello, raisins. What is up? And then from this side to this side, that's still pretty significant. What if we do this? 4.2. I like 4.2. Okay. We're gonna do this. And then we'll make this a bridge section, probably. Yeah, probably. And then over here, I want to come out to this node. 5%? I can limit 5%. There we go. And then going around this corner should be okay. Yeah, it's just 2% grade. Alright, so that's that one taken care of. But now it looks kind of funky here. Like it didn't, I don't know, it didn't do something right. Oh, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. We need to go here. Click on that node. Hello? Hello? This tool, please? Click on that node and slope it. Same on this one. Slope that. And now it doesn't go up and then flat and then back up again. It just keeps going up. As it should. Okay with a little bit of raised terrain. Alright, let's check this side and see what our slopes are like here. So from there to there, 6.9. So we're going to add that in. Bring that to a 3.9. And then we're going to go here to here. Now it's a 4.0. Beautiful. And then on this side, we've got an 11. So we'll go to here and make that a 4. And that means we're going to have to bring this out that far as well, just so they're consistent. Oh, you got to grab the one in between. There we go. And then we need to slope the intersection again. So you do go up and then back down, but whatever. And then on these sides where we've got this little raised bit, I think we can just make that look a little prettier with the old smooth brush. Just to make it not as big of a scar on the land. You're trying Twitch and Firefox to see if your latency issues. It doesn't know you like dark mode. Oof. Oof, that's always a shock to the system. There. That looks fine. Yeah, that looks beautiful. You wouldn't even know there was an elevation change there if you weren't really looking for it. Where you do see an elevation change is right here. So this and over here. So this bit's going to require a little bit more finesse. But not a significant amount. We just need to make these two segments bridges. And boom, that scar goes away. And we do the same thing over here. And boom, the scar goes away. Cool. And then here we're going to have a little bit more of a challenge because our runway is right here. I also would like to get a fence in here. So we can get this side taken care of. This side, ooh, just barely. Okay, good. And then here we need to do the same thing. Just grab our level terrain tool, grab that level, bring it out, and smooth out that end. And beautiful embankments. It almost looks like the bridge barely goes up. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So we've realigned the... We didn't move the airport. We just moved the road that went in front of the airport, like, this direction some. The only thing is, it really does bother me that it's off-center. But there's not a lot I can do about it because of where our connections are for the highway. Yeah, there's really not a lot I can do about it. So the airport's just going to have to be off-center, and we're just going to have to live with it. that is the option we have. Live with it. So I want to reconfigure all this stuff, which means moving it again. You know, City Planner Place says the height of realism here. Just constantly relocating massive luxury hotels. But they're in the way right now. Yeah, I know you don't have water. You'll just... You're a budget hotel. You don't offer showers, okay? So I want the planes oriented that way. Like, as you come into the airport. That's what I want you to see. I don't think I want this here anymore, honestly. So, to get the planes oriented the way I want, let's delete all of this. And this is going to be centered on the airport, even though the airport's not centered. Man, this thing is such a pain in the ass to line up. It just never wants to go anywhere. Is this the middle? Let's find the middle here. That is 700, so 350. There is no 350. So the middle would be like between these two segments. Like, that's as close to the middle as we're gonna get. So I want to bring this, put it right here, and then bring in whatever our next road is going to be, which is going to go down 300. It's going to go there. Well, it's going to have those planes sitting really far back, though. I really want them, like, right up against that. All right. Okay. Anyone see the new DLC trailer? Nope. I don't pay any attention to Cyberpunk. So we'll have a road here. I was never interested in Cyberpunk to begin with. I mean, the only reason I ever paid any attention to it was on the hype. But I've never been actually interested in the game. Look, I want you to snap to this road. This road right here. This one. This one. What are you doing to me? Snap. Snap to that road. This road right here. Come on. You figured it out at least. Just turn anarchy on. It is being placed roadside. Don't do this to me. There is a road right there. Okay, look. Go live there. Now, come over here. Now you're happy. Is that the middle? It's hard to tell because of the shape and size of this thing. There. So it looks like it's oriented to this road, but it's not. It's actually oriented to that road back there. That's good. I don't want that connection. And then, actually, maybe I do want that connection. Yeah, I do want that connection. Take it back. It's awful close there. Just trying to think of how I want to arrange all of this stuff. Like, we could do a couple of our budget hotels over here. How many can I get in? 2. Okay. So if I take these and move them over 1. Now let's have the path come down the middle of them. We'll have a path come down. So that'll give us a couple of our budget hotels back. Now we've got to find a place for all this other stuff. And the sad thing is, none of it fits the grid we want to use here. Like, none of it. But we can make it fit by doing a couple of things here. To do that, we're going to move our airport headquarters, or airline headquarters, like right here again, facing off at that road. And then we're going to try to get one of our luxury hotels back here in this corner. Well, they do fit there. I didn't think they were going to fit there. This is a really long block without having this road come down. I think we need this road. I think it's going to create traffic problems in the future, but I think we need it. But we can have the luxury hotels flanking backside here. Come on, stay right there. There we go. And then maybe do our other budget stuff over here. And then put the other ones in. Okay, so let's see where the grid goes now. There. 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 And then just to figure out where it's going to be down here. Come on, line up. There we go. Nope. There. There. Cool. So I can get these guys in right here. They're not exactly lined up in the middle behind those two luxury hotels, but close freaking enough. What I really like about bringing everything this direction is I was kind of wanting to get a cruise ship in here on this end, because currently our only one is right there, and a lot of the cruise ships are passing by here. And since this is tourist area, I mean, we've already got a metro over here that I could easily extend to come over and pick people up over here. I really don't know where this dude's gonna live. He needs a prominent location. I'm gonna bring him over here just for now, just to have a place. So, let us investigate the best way to get the thing that I was just talking about. A harbor. A harbor? A train station. No. Wrong thing. A harbor. Jeez. It's been one of those days, guys. It just has. It's 3:20. It's been a long day. Alright, cool. So if we bring all of this up to this same level, we can put a key wall in here. You know, I do love my key walls. And bring that up to that level. Cool, cool, cool. Excuse me. And grab level train, grab that height right there, and just boop this in here. Novocaine affected my brain? I don't think so. I mean, that was 10 hours ago. Do that. And then we'll find ourselves a pretty little key wall to go down here. It is an easy excuse, yes. So I'd like it to be like right here for my harbor. I will get it. I'd kind of like to use some of the fancier key walls, but they're too big. But if I go, so I've got my guidelines here. If I go over to the next one, just run a key wall, and then same thing here. You know that that's our middle. Oh, but I don't have a. Oh yeah, okay, good. And then run this way. I don't think I came out as far on that one. That's clearly not the same distance. Also, where's the... Oh, it does have the stairs. Okay. Right there. Why is this not cooperating with me? Is it because it's running the wrong direction? There we go, that's it. Okay, so there, I want to end it here. And then in between the two, we're going to do a fenceless right there, and that's where our harbor is going to go on that. I tell you what, though, I was surprised. Like, you know, when I went to the dentist today, I asked him, like, you know, how long, you know, will it take for the sensation to return to my face? And they're like, oh, about an hour. No, try 4. It took a while. So I'm going to bring that there, and then out 1, 2 there, and then all the way up to there. Yes, that is what I want. And then we just gotta re-level this all out, or not level, but get it to the right height. Should all be the same. Yeah. I like this coming right up to this road. So we are going to grab this node only, down Alt, and drag that right up to the road's edge here. And then bring it back down because it went up. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. And over here, it just kind of vanishes into the ground. I don't think we need to worry with the connection. All right, let's see if we can get a harbor in here now. I need to delete street. I think the harbor is going to be a little too wide. No, it's perfect. Doesn't quite line up with my street, though. That's okay. So we can make it line up with the street. Also, I made my gap a little too big. That's alright, too. Just trying to see where the road would need to go, because I would like it to snap to the road. Hold on, bring that back up. So that is about halfway. Yeah. About halfway. You know what? Can I just put that there? It will not let me just put that there. That's sad. But what we can do is move it, eyeball this thing in here. So we've got 1, 2 before the crosswalk and only 1 here. So it would need to go over like about like that. Yes, it would need to go over like that. So let us now use this line. Too far. Come on, no. Just angle and road guidelines then. Right there and right there. That should be perfection. Why does it look like this is raising up? It's just because that's dark green right there. Now, if I move this, look at that. Oh, I said look at that, but I spoke too soon. We're going to use anarchy and say, look at that. Your Firefox is doing much better at keeping your latency down. I wonder why that is. I wonder why Firefox, like why other browsers would struggle with that. That's kind of perfect. It's up a little high, but, you know, whatever. It'll just have to be up a little high. And well, it would almost be worth it just to make this, like, reserve this area for a future walkable area. I bet, though, we'll be able to, like, incorporate that stuff in. Like, I'll probably be able to place anything on those roads, on the pedestrian roads, is my guess. I don't know that for sure. But if I had to wager a guess, I would say you're going to be able to put any type of building you want on it. We're going to try to find a nice landmark to go right here. I don't know what that's going to be. We're going to... Ooh. Yes. Yeah. That works. I like that. Let's see what else we've got, though. Let's look through our unique buildings, see if there's anything that we want to try to get in from this. For now, I need you to move, just so I can see other things. Thank you. So we do still need the Theater of Wonders. It would fit, but I don't think it has that same sense of presence. It'd kind of get lost here. I mean, it gets lost just behind the terminal. So I don't think that's our answer. Medical center for this, yeah, that's fine, but it doesn't take up much of that space. There's a stadium that we want, but again, I don't know that that has the presence. Yeah, it doesn't. It just really doesn't. We want something with a lot of height to it. Science Center, not really appropriate for over here. Expo Center would be appropriate, but it's too big. It's looking better for the idea, though, but you would want one of these to face the water. Probably the back side of it. And it's an Expo Center. Nah. Do an academic library. It's too big. We do need the Grand Library. Again, not the best fit. Observatory, we don't need. The Opera House, we do need. That might be a thing that would look good here. Ooh. Maybe. Maybe. Kind of like it. I just saw something I want to fix, though. I want to bring this node over right up to the edge here. Beautiful. And same on this side. Right up to the edge. There. We got something happening with the trees, though. I don't quite get why we have... It was over here. Where was it that we saw? Oh, yeah, I never fixed this. Oops. I should fix this. Oh, shit. For now, we're just going to bump it down to that height and then re-slope this. Can't believe I forgot to fix that. From there to there. Bam. And then... Ooh, I just realized the bridge doesn't quite line up. To there. Bam. Cool. And then this road doesn't really need to go under here right now. It was just a planning road, basically. But I don't have the planning roads mod, so I have to use just dirt roads. And that's why we have so many dirt roads just laying about. Just there, my planning roads. See, if this was going to go here, though, I would want it to sit more in the middle of this space. And if I move it back, it's going to say it doesn't have road access. Yeah. How close? Oh, right there, it's happy. How far? Right. Okay, so that is my limit of how far I can go with that. So from up here, you get a nice view of it when you come out of the airport. There's a nice view of it. And it has presence up above the harbor. I like that. We're going to look and see if there's anything else. Nah, I don't really want a mall right there. That doesn't really... I don't know. Just doesn't seem like what you would want. Yep, so we're going with that. That is our solution right there. So we need to get some water pipes in here. What were we doing water pipes on? These roads. Okay. So we bring that down to about there. I don't really know exactly where it's going to go. And then we'll follow this and then follow that over. Down just a little bit extra and then go ding and then get rid of another. And we're bringing roads off like, or not roads, water pipes down off of these roads. Ding. 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 The next one would go right about there. Yep. Then there would be one on this road as well. Let's turn all of our snap twos back on. Just to help ourselves out a little bit. Oh, that is... No! No! You went one too short. There you go. Ding. You'll come down here. You'll come down here. And you'll come down here. And you'll all connect here. Awesome. That one will run up. And that one will come to here. And go up here. Beautiful. I still kind of like the idea of having the London Eye thing here by the water. So we may just create some extra spaces here just for a couple other attractions. I don't think that's a bad idea. I just wanted something that was like right there in front of that. So we'll put that there, and then we'll put a couple other buildings in as well. Now we're gonna go back. The art museum looks good, but this is where we can start doing like the stadium and stuff, and it would make a little more sense because there's nothing now blocking it. What do you give me? You give me the space elevator, cool. And then you give me the medical center, so we need to get you in somewhere, but that'll probably be more over in the tourist area. I wish the art museum oriented that direction instead of this direction. Well, I guess we could just make like a little plaza around it. So when tourists arrive, they've got touristy things to do already. The other thing we need to try to squeeze in here is a metro, which, because I moved this back, I can easily do. I'm just going to throw that metro right there. But I said that, and now I want to rethink that. Because it's going to be a little tricky to make this connection with it right here. So we need to loop it into the airport. So we're going to pause. We're going to get rid of this right here. And then we've got to make a very quick turn here. Like super duper quick. Like that is a really, really short turn there. I'm just going to bring that back to about there. It's just going to have to be really sharp right here. Subway is going to have to go slow right here. Go. And this one, we're going to have to make a sharp turn again, though, because of where we are. Oh, come on. Don't try to connect to that. So like that. Up. And then straight up to there. Which will be right about there, and then back that off. I'm just going to kind of eyeball this for my curve. There to there. Cool. And then that stop is still intact. Those two stops are still intact. I can unpause the game finally and let it run. And as soon as... Ooh, dear. That subway is doing some things right there, isn't it? I get to that and fix it. Let's bring that up to the height of that. Oh, no, that was wrong. To the height of that. Still doing some things, but I think it'll be okay. So it should, yeah, it mostly knows that it can go there. So now we just want to add a stop here and add a stop there. And people riding in. Did I really put a ferry depot there? And that's not what I wanted. How did I do that? It's a harbor I wanted. How did I mess that up? I don't know. Thankfully, harbor, same width as a depot. Like, I just snapped right in. That was handy. I thought here we're going to have to go and redo some things. Nope, it's fine. And it gives us even more of a presence on that. That makes me happy. So let's get the road in front of this changed to the same road here. This area is starting to come together in front of the airport, and we should hopefully see some cruise ships stopping here. Eventually. It's going to take them a while to realize that that's there. Because the ones that were already on the map were already sorted for this one. But what I'm hoping is that what we'll see is the ones that are coming in over here go to this one. And the ones that are coming in back here will go to this one. And we won't see like 90 cruise ships try to all flood that one at one time. That is the hope. But for now, this area is going to remain somewhat neglected. Because it's not what I want to do tonight, believe it or not. However, before we move on, I need just a little place here. And I don't know where. I want to do. Ooh, you know what? We got this big, massive hill up here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Level terrain. I need to make a pad here. It's gonna get uglier before it gets better, but that's usually the way it goes with the stuff I build, isn't it? That should be sufficient. So let's see. Yep, that is exactly where I thought it would be. Okay, cool. We're gonna do a neat thing here. After we hydrate. It's actually really good. We are going to come in here, grab cable cars, get an end-of-line stop, and plop it right... Ooh, it doesn't want to go right there. Why not? I need you to go, like, right there, please. My grid's kind of wonky. Let's see if I upgrade this to the right road, if that'll fix it. Not at all. So what we can do to fix that is grab this tool here and turn off zoning there. There we go. So I want this right on this corner. I think. Yeah, that is where I want that. Cool. And then we are going to, just for the sake of getting this all oriented properly, grab a dirt road and bring that right up here. Boop. And then there is a thing I want to put up here. You probably know what that thing is if you've played Cities Skylines. Here it is. So what way does it snap to the road? It snaps to the road with the telescope. Okay, so the telescope faces that way. So I want my road... So like if I put my road here, it would be looking back out over the city towards that direction. I think I want it facing like out there. Like that way. So we need another road. You know what? I didn't really need to do that. I can put a road wherever I want. You're lining it up. I can do whatever I want. So I want it kind of looking out over those mountains-ish. So we are going to put a little road right here. Like that. Now we're going to go grab this dude. Put him in. Plop him down right there. And there we go. That is now facing out the direction I want. And then, actually, let's move him over to here. And then we're going to bring our end of line stop in. And we're going to try to connect these up. One shot here. I don't know if it's going to let me. Turn anarchy off to make sure that's a legitimate thing. It is, but I don't like it. And the reason I don't like it is because it's just low to the ground and you're not getting really nice views. So, we're going to rethink this. What I'm going to do is get the road in. Figure out how we're going to get up here, first of all. So we've got this little angled road. Oh, you know what else could go up here? Yeah. Because this is good for... Where is it? I bet I don't have the stuff built, though, that... Alright, oh, it's over here. There's so much stuff I don't have built for it, though. This increases everything to an entertainment value of perfect 100. So no matter what building it is, no matter where it is, it's perfect entertainment value. And the attractiveness of all of our unique buildings goes up 25%, which will add to that. But it also requires quite a few buildings to be built. Starting with Clock Tower, which is there. Let's just see what it requires, and we'll work them into this tourist district that we're going to be building. So it requires that, and then it also requires Old Market Street. Which Old Market Street's really tough to work into a build because it's a really long asset. Look at that thing. It's huge. And then it requires the Sea Fortress. We can do the Sea Fortress fairly easily, actually. Where is it? There it is. We can bring that in over here. And just make it part of all of this because it's close enough to that road. People can just walk to it. I need to get some paths in here, but they should just be able to walk to it once I get some paths. So, Sea Fortress, and then it needs the Statue of Colossus. That's a bit more of a problematic one because, well, I'm kind of out of space here. Maybe over here, that would be a stupid place for it. I guess I could put the Colossus over here? Where's my boats come in? Yeah, I guess I can put the Colossus over here. I don't really like the idea. What else does the Colossus do for us, though? I don't remember. Increases the state of tourists by 20%. Okay, so I'll take it. And if I get this... So I don't think it's going to be close enough to a road is the problem. I think it's going to complain. Yeah, see, it complains. It's like, there's no road here, man. Even though there's a path right there. How far in do I have to bump it before it's okay with life? A lot farther than I want to. A whole lot farther than I want to. Yeah, this one's a bit tricky. A bit more tricky. Trickier. This one's trickier. There we go. There's what I'm trying to English. Wow, it has to be within 2 tiles. Okay. Well then. We're gonna move you, Colossus. With boats that can go in up underneath your crotch and look up your skirt. That's creepy. We're gonna for now. Oh, hey, look, we got boats up here. We're gonna plop it right there for the time being. And stare at this for a minute. And the answer's obvious, I think. I really do think the answer's fairly obvious. We're going to do that. We are going to grab a road. And we are going to bring that all the way to over here. Acted like my snap tube was off. Do I not have road guidelines on? I do, it's just not giving me one. Go, now it should. That and like that, and then we fix all this. Excuse me. By not that tool. By this tool and this. Oh, this one. That one. There it is. And we upgrade all this to be on the ground. And it does some uglies. It's okay. We can handle the uglies. And we grab all of this. Highlighting each node. Don't have to worry about the segments, just the nodes. In fact, if you do the segments and not the nodes, you'll see your cars go up and down and up and down and up and down. I didn't know that for the longest time. And didn't understand why my cars kept disappearing under the road in some places. It's because I had broken things. I don't see this grid anymore. Thank you. I said I don't need to see the grid anymore. Get rid of it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting sassy with the game over here. We can just, you know, continue our little promenade farther out. I don't see any problem with that. Can we just do this bigger so this goes faster? Thank you. This will work. So I need the key wall, and we just need to run it right down to here, and then go 1, 2, and 3, and then just up until it disappears. And then level all those out. Well, not level them, but raise them up. Come on. I guess technically I am leveling it because I'm bringing it all to the same level. Really hard to select nodes when the water is being weird. And this is a walkable key wall, so we've got to make sure we get some paths over here so that people can get to it and walk on it. Beautiful. We just got a bit of a jagged thing down here that we need to address. Okay, for some reason, this end is not playing nice. Then we're going to just get rid of part of this. There we go. Hey. Well, there's why it's not playing nice. This node is off. That's why it wasn't playing nice. But I think it's fine to end it there anyway. No, let's bring it back on out one more, because that's just a sudden ending. Let's go there. Yeah, I can work with that. Alright, so we need to get some paths connecting to this. This is going to be tricky because this is shorter than you can really build a path. But you can solve that problem by doing that. Then grabbing the nodes and duplicating it and spinning it around. That. Let's see. Just come in here where the crosswalks are. Enjoy alert mode. Ooh, hello. Yeah, all these in here. And this will also give us a little strip here that we can put palm trees. So we love the palm trees. We'll figure out the rest of them later. For now, you are the problem child, and you're just going to go down there. And you're going to be happy about it, okay? And that. And we'll run this here. Go ahead and bring these on down. And Onion had first day of 3rd grade. But he was tired. It's getting old. I want to see people walking on this thing. Also, here are these trees. Oh yeah, I never went over here and investigated where, we had some trees growing through the road somewhere. There it is. I really hope that's not happening elsewhere in the city. Except I can see that it is, and I don't know why it shouldn't be. You should just be able to grab the road. And yeah, something's wrong here. It's acting like anarchy's on when it's not. Because when I wiggle the road, those trees should go away. Huh. I bet you if we go through the city, we've got a lot of places there's trees coming through roads. No? Normally once it starts happening, it gets really bad. But I don't see any. Okay, well. I guess it was just isolated to over there for some reason? Don't really know. That's really strange, though. Alright, so I think we're done here for the time being. I just want to see, are we getting... Oh yeah, we are getting people using this line. Which, I need to name my metro lines. This is... We'll call this... what is this, the expressway? Hold on, I need to see my lines. No, that is University. Okay, that's the University one. It was a tractor trail accident in Miracle Grove over there. Yes. Yeah, and that caused trees to grow. So this is our University. University Island. Poop. La Poop is what I just tried to type. Metro Line 3 is the... Harbor 1 Express. A creative name there, Harbor 1. Metro Line 2 is the pink one. It is going counterclockwise. We are just going to call that City Loop B. And then this should be City Loop A. Yeah. City Loop A. Yep, there's Loop A. You are... Where are you? Who are you? What? Oh, you are, Pleasant Hills, Ferry Express. That's a long name. And then that means you should be Airport Loop. Yep. Even though it's not really a loop. Also, yeah, I'm kind of rethinking this. Oops. This is going to be the airport loop, but we're going to redo it. It is not going to go... Ooh, how am I going to do this? It's not going to go out here anymore. We will still have an express out here, just not one that then carries on to the rest of that area. So we need to go into our metro and just delete that line, and then that should have it stopping here once it updates. It should figure it out. And then what I want to do is have a line here that comes into this same station. Did you figure it out? But on the other side, please? Come on, you were gonna. Ah, you bastard. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go. Actually, no, I think it makes sense for you to be there and the other one to jump over. And then you are going to come all the way back to there, and that's going to be our Airport Express. Like that, and then we need to go back over to the airport loop and fix this right here. It still hasn't figured that out. Why not? There we go. And then I want to grab that stop and move it right there. That way they don't overlap each other. There we go. So they can catch the subway in from the city to this station. And then if they want to travel on over to there or down to here by metro, they can just switch trains. Granted, that's not very far to go by metro. This is really more for people coming off of here to go over there, but it's there, so we may as well have it go there. We could later on even expand it on to some areas down here, at which point we probably would want that to switch sides, but whatever. For now, I think, hi, we're doing good. So let's see if anybody likes the new Airport Express. They do. I want to make that Airport Express Metro. And then Airport Loop, I want to be just a regular Metro. It's not an Airport Express Metro anymore. Is there another airport one? Themed one? No. There's not. So just make it a regular one. Not many people really using it anyway now. Because they were using it to get into the city. Which hopefully they'll keep using it to get into the city by going to here and switching trains. That is the goal. There's a lot of people coming in here, though. A lot. So, we can now build the thing we were talking about like 20 minutes ago. Lord Chirpwick's castle. And we're going to put it off to the side here. It does weird terraforming things, though, if I recall correctly. I mean, space already occupied. I know it's already occupied by... Oh. That's path, not a road. Good job, Brendan. I am hungry. I haven't eaten since like 1 o'clock today, so be a good reason. Put that there, and then we're gonna see what we can do with this funky castle here, because it sticks out really far, and it has rocks, so you would think that it wouldn't do that weirdness with the terraforming, but it does. So whatever. So we're gonna get rid of that. And then we're just going to make this a little loop right back and around for some parking, maybe, possibly. Let's go ahead and find out if that's going to be a possibility or not. So driveway would need to go there. And then parking spots are way down here. Space already occupied. What if I unoccupy that space? Yeah. Okay, that's okay. Space is already occupied. Can you delete the whole thing, please? 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 Can you just delete the whole damn parking spot? Thank you. It's doing strangeness, though. Let's try that again without anarchy and see if it can go in at all. It can't. But I think the way to solve that problem is make this side a border piece. All of that a border. This a filler. I think this will work. I think this is how this works. I want my... Really? I thought that's what it wanted was 2. Maybe you have to use anarchy for this. facing the wrong way. Why does it not delete the whole asset when I click that? Alright, so then face it that way. There we go. Then we definitely have some strange things happening on the other side. Is there supposed to be two in between these? Is that the problem? Maybe that was the problem. And, see, it's still off though. It's all right. Where's the parking lot we built? I gotta go reference this and see how far apart this is. It's just yeah. I have okay. I want a parking lot, damn it. I will have a parking lot. Well, then that should just be the way I had it then. I'm doing something wrong. These parking lot things can be tricky. Maybe I've got the wrong piece going down the middle. Alright, let's go back here. Bump that off, because it just needs to be one tile. Go back. Here, this. Go out. One there. There we go. That, I think, is what I was doing wrong. And so back in. Which way? That way? Yeah, okay, there we go. Now, we don't need to make the whole thing handicapped accessible. You know, we want to give everybody a chance to have a parking spot, not just the disabled. Sorry, you can't park here if you're not disabled. What type of discrimination lawsuits would that start? In our litigious country. It's a little tougher to delete. I wanted to grab that other one. That's okay. Put that one back in. Maybe. There we go. Cool. And then we can have some regular parking the opposite side. For some reason it didn't fill that in. And then maybe even here. Okay, that's doing some strange things. Alright. Alright. Okay. I understand. I have offended you, parking lot tool. And I am greatly sorry for it. Ooh, I just realized though. I'm not going to be able to get this other piece in here. I don't think. I need this again. It's never going to let me put that in there. Well, maybe it will. Oh, but then we've got that. So what if I upgrade that bit to drive? Nope, that bit to drive. Nope, that bit to drive. Nope. Oh, I'm just making it worse now. So let's go. Oh, I wasn't really upgrading the drive. There we go. Fixed it. I'm a genius. That was just randomly clicking things. No genius involved. And now I should. It's huge. I want just a regular parking spot. That is oriented the wrong direction. This is gonna be tricky because I can't really tell where it's snapping to. Well, just delete it, man. There we go. Cool. We've got ourselves some parking up here. Okay. But now, the real trick, since I wasn't paying attention, is the cable car has to get up and over all this. But that's fine because we wanted the cable car to be nice and high here. There's no height yet, which it's okay with that. But we don't want it that high. So it can go that high. How high can it go? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 35, 6, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 43, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 48. There, that's halfway in between the two. Cars can get over there. And then we're going to bring that down the mountain. Or down the hill at that height. Why? No. Look. Connect. So finicky. This is like the most obnoxious tool to work with. Is that connected? Yes. Okay. So make sure it was connected before I built the whole thing. And then hopefully, again, we can get in one straight shot here. Though we probably would want to lower that down a little bit as it approaches. Yeah, we would. Because we don't want it just dropping down like that, because then we lose all of our altitude up there. So what we want to do is bring it like... Brush my teeth right before the stream. I've got like a toothbrush bristle in my mouth. So this needs to go like there. So we need to back this off about here for our highest bit and then down. That maintains a nice view your whole way down because you're elevated quite a bit. Ah, still there. I can't get it. Oh, dude, I don't even know how old my parents were when JFK was shot. They've never talked about it. Yeah, that works. So you've got really nice elevation all the way back and forth between the two. It's not sending cable cars yet, though. Why not? Is it because this one up here has no power or water? Or is it not really connected? That is an awful sharp turn. Very, very sharp turn. I'm not quite happy with how sharp of a turn that is, in fact. So what we're going to do is delete that. And we're going to go in here. Turn anarchy off and see if I can't get this to connect. It always says space already occupied when you try to connect these. They just never want to connect. Yeah, no, that's clearly not what we want. So that's not connected. So I'm going to have to build this in one shot. Okay. Yeah, these are always a pain in the ass. So we're going to come out at a better angle out of here. And we're going to come to here. Go up 12. Like that. Then we're going to angle this way a little bit. Another 12. There we go. That should get us the height that I want. It does. And then, can I get this down here roughly where it needs to go? So that is right there. So we'll just back that off to about there and then into there. It's definitely connected now. Start sending cars. Do it. I think it's because this dude doesn't have power or water. No, no, normally don't draw this with anarchy on either. Oh, there it goes. It's sending cars. Cool. I want to get inside one of these and see what our views are like. Or how high up we are above the trees. That's what it... Oh, we're well above the trees. Good. I don't know how much of a view you would really have out this side here. Like, you don't have the best view towards the city, but you've got a beautiful view out towards the water. You might be able to see a little bit of the city now and then from those. Especially as you get up here. You'd be able to get a peek, so... Mixed bag. Alright, so now the trick is getting a road up here. And that is going to be quite the trick. I'm going to try using the slope train tool. Bring the brush size down a little bit bigger than that. And we are going to choose, this is our top height. And I'm going to come way down here and try to kind of bring this up at an angle. That's going to be one hell of a slope. And then I want to select that height and... Oops, I'm doing it wrong. Go up again. Ah, I screwed it up. About like that. And then we just need to find a path down here. So we know we're going to want to go here. Actually, right? I think I want it to connect there. So then let's try to follow some of these ridge lines. No, it's never going to work. So, oh, I was doing that wrong. That's going to really carve out of there, isn't it? I mean, I guess a road can go there, and then we can just fix the ugliness in a minute. So, road. Road. Not path. Yeah, we don't want to make people walk up here. So I'm going to turn all these snap twos off. I'm going to bring this right out and follow this ridge that we just made. Trying to keep it in a nice fluid motion here. Just following the ridge down. So go fairly straight here, and then it needs to curve, and then it can go straight again. Need it to curve around like that. Do here. And then here, we want it to come out straight. Let's turn all of our snap twos back on. Bring it to right about there, and then use our curved road tool to finish it. And I bet you anything, this road is incredibly steep, especially up here. Let's find out. So from there to like here. Still a 16% grade. Like if I do this whole thing, like all... Oh, is it too far away? I think it's too far away. What's the farthest it'll let me get away with here? Let me go there. Well, let me go there. There. Still a 10% grade. Right. There's not a lot I can do with that. I mean, that's as gentle as it's going to let me make it. And from there to there, it's not that bad. Well, it's not that good either. So what if I then do, like, split the middle here and go as far up this way as I can, just a few nodes back? What can we do with that? We might be onto something here. Then come here and slope this. Ooh, yeah, I think I'm onto something here. Slowly bringing it back up. And it's not as bad. Okay. Alright. So now I slope from there to, like, as far up as it'll let me go. There we go. Then we do this side again. There to about that same point. Alright, it's not getting any better now. Yeah, it's not really getting any better. What if... I can't go that... I wish I could go farther. Yeah, it's just going to have to stay like that. And we're going to have to work it in. And it's going to have to be a 9% grade. There's just... This is where it's going to have to be. I do want to fix this. This looks funky. There we go. Oh, there's people driving up here already. Not even done with it. Alright, so now much train tool work is required to make this not so hideous. Oof, this is going to be a challenge. Trying to see the best way to go about this here. Just keep bringing this down. This had a bit of a ridge to it up here anyways. Garbage trucks. Is it really garbage trucks? Is that what's driving up here? Oh my god, it is. Yeah, these things have been sitting up here forever. Because I've been working. What's up, Jimbo? How you doing? I didn't even realize it was garbage trucks. This is pretty bad here. I think we can even this out and make this look okay. I mean, we're not going to use this space over here, so I've got some room to work with. Yeah, I didn't even realize it was garbage trucks. Doing all right, man. Just, you know, creating headaches for myself by taking on stupid projects that are way up here on the hill. So that's not too bad on this side of the road. Let's continue that down. Just kind of blend this all in together. Maybe. Possibly this side's gonna blend out nicely, it looks like. I'm not afraid to terraform, but man, taking on a project like this is kind of ridiculous. Oh, that looks beautiful on that side. There's one little scar right there. And then down here, let's run this back. And there were some of these areas on the hill. I mean, you can see we haven't touched this. There are some areas on this hill that are like that, so I'm okay with it having some of that. I'm just gonna try to get this to all even out on this side and on this side. And eventually we'll run a tourist bus up here, so people don't have to drive. And we'll just say that that's a, I don't know, especially geared bus to deal with the big slopes. I don't know. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Do such buses exist? I don't know. I'm having trouble getting this to smooth out here. So, Go back to the old reliable. Make a mess, and then fix it. Bring a big stretch out. Roughly straight from each little segment of the road. At each level. Doesn't take as long as you would think. This just gives me room to work with. Because then I can do my smoothing over here. And even the two out over there farther away from the road. It usually works. Not every time, but usually. I'm sure there's probably a way to do this with slope terrain tool, but I've never quite got it to work the way I want it to. So I just always do this. More. Now, maybe I'll bring my brush size up and just smooth this section here out. And now we should be able to get a nice transition between those two areas. Yeah, that's better. Now we've got this problem to deal with. People like in State America lost its innocence that weekend. I don't know that America ever had innocence. I don't know. I'm not going to focus on national tragedies during my stream. And then we're going to turn all our snap 2s off. Follow the road down because the road is going to stay where it is. And to keep water pipes under the roads, just look for these natural divisions in the lots and just aim right between them, and you'll keep water pipes right under the roads since we don't have curved water pipes. And again, in real life, not too many curved water pipes either. You know, they tend to be straight lines. And if they need to go around a corner, they get a 90 or a 45 bend. And then continue on in perfectly straight lines. Somehow I right-clicked. Don't know how, but it got me out of the thing. So my plan tonight was to build an oil industry. That's clearly gone right out the window. Population is continuing to climb, and I haven't zoned anything. We've climbed by like 6,000 people in 2 hours. Which isn't too shabby. And this can just go down to here. Let's do this. How about that Artemis? Wait. Did they finally get that thing off the ground? And it didn't have a wiki event? I thought it was delayed. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. But to say, did they get it off? So the last I had read, it was delayed by quite a bit. All right, I was like, wow. And if you don't know what the wiki event is, I think it's called the wiki event or Wick event. It's the Ars Technica community. Came up with that name. They actually named it after a guy in the forums whose name's Wick. And he kept talking about it. You know, he was foreseeing that the Artemis was going to have a RUD. Was it RUD? I think it's RUD. Rapid Unexpected Destruction, yeah. And he just kept saying that in the forums. And people are like, you know, maybe. And eventually they just renamed it after him and called it the Wick Wick event. It's out a little more. Rapid unexpected disassembly. That's it. Disassembly. Rapid unexpected disassembly. That's what RUD means. I am making this worse and worse and worse. Fantastic has gone into lurk mode. But maybe I'm not. Maybe this is okay. I mean, it had a big... Granted, I have exaggerated, but it had a big rough top to begin with. But this is too much. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just because it's not placed near water. Yeah, I'm not sure how to fix this side and make it look decent. I guess if I just keep pulling this down. Shower mode. You better send pics. Maybe if I go this way and pull it down this way. That's not gonna work. Maybe if I just put a whole ton of trees on the side, we'll never know I did that. No, that's not the answer. The answer is to go back and do what I was doing a minute ago. This is gonna take a while longer, but it's gonna be worth it. Come down here, come to the road, find where it starts being ugly, and come way out, because we've got a big distance to cover. Like there. This is gonna take a few minutes. You want to keep it as close to 90 from the road as possible for this to really work. And you don't have to worry about the little lumpies and bumpies in there. They work themselves out in the end. This may not even be far enough. Now who's driving up here? Oh, it's the mail. We gotta deliver mail up there. So we've seen garbage trucks and post vans go up there, and that's pretty much it. You know what? I'm going to test this up here and see if this is even going to work before I do this. Oh, wow. We need to bring that out to, like, there. Oof. I don't think it's going to work. So whatever day last week when it was first supposed to launch, I actually made sure I was up so I could watch it. And I was so excited because like the fueling looked like it was going well for the longest time. And then all of a sudden, ooh, we have a hydrogen leak. And I'm like, oh. I don't know that I'm going to be able to make this look any better. It's still going to have that sudden drop. But it's not as pronounced as it is right here. So maybe I do need to do this. Yeah, okay. It's worth it. It'll make it look better. I'm gonna... Okay, not what I meant to do. I am gonna do... Why are you doing that? Oh, I'm in soften train, that's why. Well, you're doing what I told you to do. Good job. Well, then I am gonna go with a bigger tool. We're just gonna make it real funky here. And I don't think I need to go every single line since I'm doing such a big tool here. You're such a big tool. I know it looks ridiculous. I know it looks ridiculous, but if it gets me there in the end, I'm okay with a little ridiculous. Alright, let's see what this side looks like once we come back in and soften it out. You know, part of me wants Artemis to go boom because it has been such a waste of taxpayer money. How much is it up to now? Like $70 kajillion. Um, it's flying on technology that was first developed in the 60s, which is so stupid. I mean, it was basically a jobs program, which I get, you know, you need jobs programs and all that, but for something to go to the moon and then eventually have a platform to go to Mars, do you really want to go with 60s technology? I'm kind of okay with how this side looks. We've got a big space here, and we can use that to maybe bring this down a little bit more. And smooth this transition out some. Just keep bringing that line down. Yeah, that's not too bad on that side. It doesn't look as unnatural as that drop-off does. You know, because the road is kind of there, and there's a nice runoff, and yeah, I like it. We're gonna do more of that. Just want to be careful because I don't want to get too close to on the left side of it, because then we'll mess up that side. Yeah, part of me wants it to just go boom, and you know, especially if it's a non-crewed flight that we're doing first, so that maybe that will create enough outrage that we spent all this money and used all this outdated technology that they'll finally just be like, you know what, scrap it, and let's just either pay SpaceX for some seats, or let's develop some real technology of our own and stop doing this stupid jobs program for every senator and congressman. At the same time, it's not entirely NASA's fault. It's even mostly not NASA's fault that we are using such ancient technology to try to get back to the moon. It's Congress's. It's their fault, you know, because when NASA received the directive to go back, Congress said, oh, yeah, but you got to use, you know, the boosters from the shuttle program. And so, you know, the engineers have worked really hard on that to make this a success using the best, you know, that they can with the tools they have available. And I would feel bad for those individual engineers who have, you know, spent so much of their lives now working on this to get us back up there. I'd hate to see, you know, for them. I really wish this asset would let me bring terrain up to the back. So I don't know. I'm really torn. I'm really torn about it. All right, so cool. People are actually using our cable car. You know, every time one comes in, people come off. They apparently all want to go to the castle. So this up here can just be like regular street. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. And then for the rest of it, however, we're going to do a two-way highway. We don't need zoning here. Granted, federal highway would never be allowed to be built this steep, but this is a video game. Come on, there you go. What? This isn't a real city in the real world? There. Highway up. What does this trip look like? Let's find a car that It's gonna turn there. Oh, I thought you were turning there. Come on, somebody turn here. I wanna ride with you. Come on. Somebody, please. Please. Give me $1. $2? Thought the garbage truck was going to be our friend. Okay, so if we can't bribe them into going up there, let's find a decent place to put... I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it in, though, with my other buses. Or other bus terminals are there. How big is this bus terminal? Actually, it will fit right there. What's all this space reserved for? Recycling centers? I guess. Oh, our garbage is fine, so we're gonna put this dude right here. And then we are going to use the airport once I get turned back around. There we go. We're gonna use the terminal that's somewhere over here at the airport. There it is. And citizens will drive up to Cincinnati for $66,000 exactly. Oh, I can't put those stops on this? Aw. Fine. We'll just, you know what? Have it right at the front door of the airport. Be like that. And we're going to run a stop right there. And then it's going to come right back. I really thought the sightseeing buses could use this. Obviously not. And then we will get to follow somebody up this incredibly steep route eventually. If the buses don't get us there, we'll follow a car if one comes by first. Or the buses will eventually get us there. I keep getting excited that they get in the right-hand lane, but then I realize it's because they're forced to make a left there, so... I'm getting excited for nothing. I really thought the Ferrari was going to go up. Oh, the police car went up there. Well, we should have stayed over here and watched the police car go up. Come on. One of you really wants to go up there, don't you? Like, why would I do that when I can take the cable car and not kill my transmission? The buses will be here eventually, and I'm going to stubbornly sit here and wait, because I want to see what this drive up this massive hill is like. And back down, for that matter. And the bus will give us both. Uh-oh. It looks like a park burnt down again. In the distance back there, I see the icon. Oh! Pickup truck! Yes! Alright, let's see what type of monstrosity of a road we have created here. First part, not so bad. Oh, he's zooming, boy. Holy cow! So far, not really all that bad. Okay, this isn't... I mean, it's a 10% grade, but it... Yeah, I know I have it on 3 times speed. It doesn't run much slower on 1 time. Because I'm streaming it at the same time I'm playing it. So it doesn't really go 3 times speed. Yay! We had a car come up here. He is going to the observatory. Or she. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. If that's a guy or a girl's name. I like our parking lot. I dig it. However, I'm going to just touch up a few little areas here. Ooh, that made it uglier. We're going to be able to do this. Yeah, never mind. I'll just deal with those empty spots and we'll hide it with some trees. Or some planters. We're going to put some planters in there. Is that little corner there kind of bothers me, but there's not a lot I can do about it because of how close I put everything. So that's not too bad. But yeah, 3 times speed's not that much different from, like, I speed it up. You can see the cars out there on the highway aren't really going all that much faster. It's just the nature of it. Is the city gets bigger when I stream. Now, when I'm not streaming, it runs a lot faster. So cool. We've got that established. Oh, there's a tourist bus. Finally. How many did it put on the line? We don't need like 50 buses going up there. Can I click that, please? We're gonna charge people a lot of money because that's some. Actually, no. Let's make it cheap to encourage people to ride. Looks like 10 is as low as I go. We don't need 15 vehicles. We need like 5. Because nobody's really going to ride that all that often. So we're going to send 5 of those back to the depot. Cool. How's the airport doing? 57 active flights. It's barely making us money. So somewhere over here, off of this highway, I need to, like, run a little road and just kind of hide a garbage facility. But man, if I put it here, it's going to be visible from the highway. If I put it here, it's going to be visible from this section and from the water. I can put it way back there, but then I'd have to go all the way around. We need a garbage facility somewhere just hidden. And I don't know that there's really going to be anywhere to hide it over here. Could do that. I mean, it's more the airport. It keeps piling up with garbage. The garbage trucks just don't get over here often enough. I mean, we were, yeah, see, our processing status is high enough for the city. It's just they don't, they come over here and get filled up by all these other buildings. Like, you can see one driving right there. I think they're getting filled up by the other buildings. And by the time they get there, like, I bet this dude, even though he's going to pass by there, he's not even going to get rid of that icon, most likely. Nope. Oh, no, he did. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. He took care of it. Good for you, little garbage truck. How long is it going to be before it starts complaining about garbage is piled up again? Okay, so that gets this little area started. Let's actually pay attention to the city for a little bit here. I'm abandoning my plan of building oil industry today. Instead, we're going to build our zoo. And it's going to take up most of this, because the zoo assets are pretty big. I want roads. So we're going to run this. I don't know, there's 6160, is that right? Yep. So we're going to go 6160. Well, that's not nearly as far as I thought it was going to be. Can we get another 6160 out of this? We can. Okay, good. So that is going to be the boundary of our zoo. And then we will use the zoo water stuff over here. Oh, we've already painted the zoo. Cool. Good for me. We're going to formalize its borders here. Going to be very careful not to dip into the university. There we go. Not that I think it really matters all that much. Then we're going to try to keep this a somewhat straight line. Even though we don't have a road to guide us anymore. Here to this road. Ooh, it went blob a little bit. Then we need to be careful of this park area. Oops, I colored outside the lines. We need to be careful of this park area that we don't encroach. Yeah, we're fine. It's right there. Oh, I colored outside the lines again. But there you go. It's really hard to stay inside the lines for some reason. And then we'll just come up here with the smaller tool and extend this one right back out to the road. Just so you know. The nature reserve up here. God, I love our nature reserve. It turned out really... Oh, that reminds me. What burned down? Oh, our park. You know. That's what happens when you plant a bajillion trees. Can I have that thing right there, please? No? Yes, that. The gazebo, apparently. I don't have, like, a main park on that. I don't. Good. Okay. Cool. So, zoo time. I want to... Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to kind of bring... So, 2, 3, 4. That's our middle one. So I'm going to bring this up like this for an entrance into the zoo. You know, why not? And plop this down. Welcome back. Deep fried forest. Yes. I'm just waiting for this whole hillside to catch on fire. It's going to happen. You are really getting on my nerves. Go over here by water. There's no water over here, is there? That you can fit. Is there water there? No, about to be. Oh no, you got water. Cool. These are just kind of sitting there. Had to do those for Lord Sherpwick's castle. Don't really know where I'm going to put them yet because that does not really fit into the theme of our town at all. Do I have fire choppers close by here? No. My only fire choppers are like way the hell over here. Yeah, they're I've only got one. They're right there. Cover the whole city. So, you know. Let's burn all the dead people. And stop burning the dead people here. There we go. Or maybe freeze some of them, because we do have the cryo preservatories. That's whatever. I'm just not going to care about the garbage at the airport. I'm going to stop caring about it. So we got zoom in gate and small zoom in gate. We want the big one. And we also want to center that better because it's just unacceptable. Turn our grid on so we can see what we're doing. And bring this over in between these two, just like that. Cool. Awesome. And as usual for my parks and universities and everything, we're just going to plop stuff down and worry about making it how we actually want it to be later. So we're literally just going to throw down enough stuff to get the scores that we need. That should be enough. So we want animal ethics, we want advertisement campaign, and we want the main park. I'm going to crank up the price because for some reason that makes it people visit it more. I don't really understand why. But it seems like people visit the park more when it's expensive. Does not make a whole lot of sense to me. But then again, I'm not a sim that lives in Cities Skylines. So what do I know? Other than how to make a damn nice city. I gotta say, in the past 18 months, my city building skills have definitely improved. Like, you look back at my old YouTube series, and there's garbage cities, man. Like, I'm embarrassed by them. I pretend they don't exist anymore. Put them in a paper bag and leave them down by the river. Hey, that's not a road. That's so not a road. That's really not a road. I need a crosswalk right there. Ding, 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 ding. And we need to bring the path across, and we will use the zoo path. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, no, I did do it. You went through and deleted all your old cities? Man, I've got some old cities. And they're bad. They're pretty terrible. Right to there. There we go. Now people can get across. Get across up there, get across up there, and then cross right in. I wonder, are there some nice little zoo assets that I could use just to plop out here? There's really not. That's unfortunate. I was hoping there'd be some nice little things we could just put out here in the middle. Will you quit driving across there? You just want to see me suffer with the parking lot tool again. I know what you're up to. I don't want to put it here. But I might be able to get a parking lot in over here. I know you don't know where I'm talking about right now. You just want it to look like a real city. You know I don't go for realism. I go like about to there. Then there, and then filler piece. I don't know if this is gonna work. And there and down. This might look okay, maybe, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. Come on, get in there. And then regular parking this side. It's really hard to tell which direction these are going. It did a thing. But we've got clipping remover. Oh, it's fine. It sorted itself out. However, this last one's the wrong direction. Let's see if I can... There we go. There, you happy? I have a bigger parking lot now. Fence right along the parking lot. There we go. That's not... The antelope are not going to stay there. Is this antelope? I don't know. I think that looks like antelope. I think that's what I put in there. Moose and reindeer. Totally not antelope. I don't know. They're big things with horns. What am I... How am I supposed to know it's a moose? Probably because it looks like a moose. Probably because it looks like a moose. They have baby mooses. Meese? What's the baby for moose? Or plural for moose? Mooses? It is a future-proof, so be bigger for when your zoo grows. Fine. Moose is the plural. We'll make it bigger. We'll just make it bigger. So I'm going to change this to filler. Except it totally didn't. Great. Oh, no. Filler. There we go. And then we need border. Here. Come on. Come on. No, just one. No. Stop it. Come on. Alright, we need to turn off road guidelines. There we go. And then a filler. Actually, yeah. Border here. Except that went the wrong direction. So flip it around. Border here. Maybe it was... I think I'm in the wrong direction for some reason. And then... Filler. Say bye to the fence. You know... That... Like that. We're just gonna make a massive zoo parking lot. Baby moose is called a calf. Okay. You Googled that, didn't you? Oh, shut up, Google. My phone's like, hi, how can I help? And there. And then I just need to flip these around. Come on. We have that. There we go. There. Is that big enough? Are you happy with the size of my parking lot now, Fantastic? That's huge. Apparently it is full already. Holy crap. I'm getting better with this thing. Watching City Planner Plays struggle with it has really taught me a lot. Oh, look at that. It's the exact right size for that one. I'm a parking lot god. So should wrap around parking lot. Oh, this whole thing's just a parking lot. We can always put another one over here if we need to. Look, nobody's even... Did I accidentally put down the no parking one, though? No, that's the no parking one. I used the right one. Just nobody wants to use your parking lot, Fantastic. They've got 2 entrances into it, which now ruins my whole entry into my zoo, but whatever. So we've got a light that is zoo specific, don't we? Yeah, let's use some of these zoo specific lights here. Let's also go to nighttime so we can see. Oh yeah, dynamic weather turned itself off again. There we go. And then go in here and see where we need lights. Yeah, I know, I gotta use anarchy. Oh, I use this anarchy. Only thing is, these only point one direction. But if I'm super duper careful, it's really hard to see what I'm doing. But I do that. Well, that does not put out a lot of light. Yeah, never mind. We're gonna go with a different light. That's not good. And let's use a stage lighting truss. Perfect. One of these is just called parking lot light somewhere. I think it's this one. Full road, and now we're into these weird ones. What even are these? There we go. Here's what I'm looking for. Industry road. Rural Arts. Is it you? Double parking lot light. There we go. Beautiful. And then another one right there. And then one more right here. That works. And then we will use move it. Grab those. And we will duplicate them. And drop them in down here. As cars just magically appear. They're like, hey, there's light now. What are these dudes doing over here that they're parking without the light? Damn, how big is this parking lot? There. A well-lit parking lot. Looks more like you're going to Walmart than the zoo. But hey. Zoo in Omaha uses the baseball stadium's parking lot for parking. Man, I tell you what, the St. Louis Zoo has crap parking. Like, absolute garbage parking. And it's expensive because it's just down in the middle of the city. Well, kind of in the suburbs, but still, it's not good. So now I just need this thing to get visitors. And, well, at 3 per week, that's going to take a while. Is there anything? Oh, hello, come back. Can I? Thank you. You know what? I am just going to go ahead and start designing the park the way I want it to be. I have changed my mind. So what kind of trees do we have in here? Not ones that I like, that's for sure. Alright, so, I'm looking for a thing and it's not here. Where'd my picker mod go? Hello? My picker mod's gone. It was here earlier. I used it earlier. I've used it several times tonight. What? Okay. Sure. Mod just... Oh, wait. I know what's wrong. Is that what's keeping it from coming up? Nope. It's really strange that the mod just kind of is like, yeah, I don't exist anymore. I'm going to bring that to over here and right to the property's edge, and then we're just going to run it way the hell down this way. We may have a couple more entrances into the zoo down from this side. Time will tell. But for now, I just wanted to see where that fence line was going to go so that I can get some sort of tree to block the view from the parking lot. Is that really not at the same? It's just not flat. Oh, I'll be damned, it's not. Ought to be. Oh, give that view back. Give me that view back. I want it all to be at this height. Even right there's a little off. Okay. I think that solved our problem here. I just need to use move it to level a bit that's not where I need it to be. So we'll grab that node and should just be able to level that off. And that'll bring the fence down, yeah? Yeah, still got a little bit of a high point there. How's that? Beautiful. I love it. Looks like this is a little high. Wish I was a little high. Now is it nice and flat? Yes. Means it'll never ever drain in the middle of a storm. So yeah, trees along this back line here. Something that will hide the parking lot from the zoo, hide the zoo from the parking lot, etc., etc. What do we want to use for that? Eastern cottonwood, maybe? Ooh, not like that though. It's a pretty thick tree with like 2 C's. I don't know if that's really going to give me the screening that I want because it doesn't fill out to the top. What tree do we want here? Horse chestnut? Ooh, that might work. Just kind of get them really close together. You know, like you're never supposed to do when you plant trees, because if you get C's, they all die. Yeah, that doesn't really do it either, does it? I mean, it's better, but not really what I'm going for. So maybe... Oh, God damn it. That's an 8.2 tsunami. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oof. That's a big wave, friends. I think the game crashed. No, it's just struggling a lot right now to do the water physics. That's massive. I mean, there's the regular height of the water. There's the top of the wave. Oh, no, no, no. The top of the wave's not quite here yet. This is going to decimate the city, isn't it? Well, we had 90,000 people in the city. It's also going to cause the game to run so freaking slow. Well, I'm just going to keep building my zoo while a disaster makes its way towards us. What I was about to say is maybe the junipers are our savior again here. And if you're doing junipers, you may as well use the line tool, even though I usually try to avoid using the line tool. Let's bring our spacing down. So these are really creating screening here. Is that what I want? Yeah. I'm just going to run that all the way to here for now. Roughly in a straight line. Junipers are one of those trees that you do see get planted like that. Yeah, that's the screening that I want. Alright, and then at the entrance, I want a plaza. We're going to come off of that by one. And then I want another plaza right opposite it. Like that. And then I want to sever this. And bring it out right alongside that. Oh my god, we're losing so much money because the city is effectively shut down right now. I'm going to do that there. And then I don't know that I have the building yet that I want there. I don't. I eventually want, like, that really cool, yeah, like the reptile house or something like that. One of the really cool looking enclosures. Like, just something with some architectural significance when you first walk in. But along these sides, we're going to do... where's the cafe? I'm going to do a cafe right here. Actually, let's leave myself some space. You know, I just want to make sure that I've got the spacing that I want here. Oh, anarchy's on. Okay. I like the zoo assets as well. They're pretty nice. There we go. So that can go there. That can go there. Okay, cool. Then we want ourselves a nice little cafe. Right there. Just love the sirens just wailing in the background. I'm just blissfully building a zoo. Just waiting for her to say a tsunami has struck the city, except because the way the game likes it'll be a tsunami has struck the city because she stutters a lot. There we go. That'll get some of those nice little amenities in.
Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
Residents are going to live in disaster shelters for the next 30 years because of how long it's going to take that tsunami. Oh my god. You can see it from here. Oh, it's such a big ball of water. And look how wide it is, too. Oh, this is going to destroy the city. Well, as slow as the game's running, it may not even make it here before the stream ends. Sad thing is, I don't think anybody visits the zoo. No? I take that back. The zoo is quite popular, despite the apocalypse that is coming. People are like, you know what? I'm going to go die with the moose and reindeer that don't currently have any access to a road. Yep. So we're going to throw these guys back over here. They're kind of a... I don't want the zoo to be like super gridded out. I know, coming from the guy who grids everything. I don't want that for the zoo. I want it to be a little more organic. So do an antelope enclosure, kind of like back here. For now, we're gonna just plop the birds here. Because there's 3 buildings that I think look good near the entrance. Because they've got just, like I said, some just architectural interest. These are just enclosures, you know, who cares? Except I think I put this one. Yeah, I need to move that one where it's not on a slope. And it's not going to let me do that, is it? It's not going to let me see where the train is while I'm in the park view. Just bump that back this way. Oh, I can hear the hot air balloon. You guys hear that? And it actually corresponds with when the fire animates. It's kind of impressive. Never knew that was a thing. And then, whoops.
The Coast Guard is
Yeah, the Coast Guard has warned of tsunami approaching the area.
Residents should avoid roads
There's
and
no one.
waterfronts.
I want to kind of bring that in. That does not give me snap twos, which is kind of sad, but whatever. Put that there, and I'm going to bring this guy actually back here. Kind of like this. Spin it around, bump it back, and then run this. Hold that thought. Gonna bring this across here. Then use the curved road tool again. Connect that up. And then we're gonna find a nice spot here. Oh, fine. I thought that was a nice spot. I was wrong. Oh, come on. There. I don't know. That might be a little close for those 2 exhibits. We'll figure it out later. But that should have our entertainment value nice and high. It does. Good God. These people must be parking here and going over there. Because the zoo does not have that many visitors. None. No visitors to the zoo because, you know, there's a natural disaster about to happen. Oh, dear God, we have a death wave because none of the hearses are running. I'll just hurry up and come destroy the city already so I can get everybody out of the shelters. What a sentiment. These guys have shelters. They do. How many people are even in all these shelters? Well, at least we might be able to save a lot of our population because we've got like,
Residents should avoid roads and
I don't know, how many of those do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've got enough for 150,000 people, and we've only got 90,000 people in the town. And it's a good thing we have a lot of money because we're currently losing $125,000 a week, $143,000 a week. The town is falling apart. We have a death wave. We have trash piling up. Pretty soon we're going to see crime. And we're also going to start seeing all of our commercial vanish because they're going to be saying not enough customers. That's going to kick in any second now. This tsunami is going to devastate the city. There they go. Not enough customers. And then once that becomes a red icon, like the darker red square, they will start. How much crime can I? Well, it's the people who aren't the shelter out there committing crimes, I think. Oh no, but you start getting crime. It skyrockets during disasters. I'm surprised we aren't seeing it already. Though the police are still out. I see police cars. I thought the police cars didn't go during
The Coast Guard
disaster
is warning
warning.
of a
Yeah, I
tsunami
know.
approaching the area.
It's
Residents should
still
avoid
approaching.
roads and
Oh
waterfronts.
God, that gives you an idea of how bad this is going to hit our town. it nearly made it up. Some of it did make it up and over that hill. This is our only saving grace, is that we've got some bigger hills back here that, at least for this side, will take a lot of the energy out of it. And same right here. That'll pull, you know, that this probably won't hit that area too bad, but this will hit this and spread out that way. How many weeks? Oh, it's been months already. Well, speaking of weeks, you know, have we had enough concerts yet to upgrade this dude to its final form? We have! Hooray! I knew it was gonna flip which end the freaking concerts happened on. And now it's fine. Move that there, put that over there. This back here. Don't be sad that I moved it. Stupid people. Put the skate park there. There. Now it's still facing the water. I don't like that it's so close to these buildings now, though. The only thing I could do is just put a road in back here, but I'm not gonna. I hate that it flips it around like that. It's so dumb. And that's a lot of porta potties.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami.
However, this place can hold 1,000 visitors, so maybe that's not a lot of porta potties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 24 porta potties for 1,000 people. Something tells me that's not going to be quite enough. I like that it's got the VIP tents, though. That's kind of cool. And then all the riffraff has to just go to the Go Nuts Donuts, the Big Bite Burger, and Yaksu? Does that say Yaksu? I don't know. Can't quite tell. Oh, God, you can see the water line. The death wave. We've already lost 4,000 people, and the tsunami hasn't even hit yet. You know what, though? Look. It is losing a lot of its power. So these outlying islands, they're, you know, other barrier islands. They're doing their job. They're protecting from a flood. This is going to take out this area. That's not going to slow down enough because this is all flat. This wave is going to hit the airport.
Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area.
And that wave will probably be able to make it up and over a lot of this. We do have this hill here that it'll have to contend with. But it's definitely already significantly smaller than it was. Considering it easily went up and over this hill when it first hit, and it's nowhere near that high now. I mean, look at that. You can still see the hill above, no problem. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. It is making landfall where we have built something. The second it touches one of the roads that we have built, we'll get the tsunami has struck the city. It just has to hit something I've built, and I haven't built any. Well, no, I built that out there. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not triggering, because we built this. And it should have already happened. All right, so what's going to get hit first, the airport or the stadiums?
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching.
Looks like the stadiums.
Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
It's still a pretty big wave, though. Like, if we go down here... Okay, again, getting real laggy. We go down here. Let's. Is there any people still walking around? There shouldn't be. There's not. But I mean, that's. There he goes. It finally drew our attention. Whoa, okay. Whoa, you can't over here. Yeah, this is still a really big wave until the water recedes. Yeah, that's still a massive wave. That's as tall as that stadium. Oof. Big oof happening right about now. Hey, the Colossus withstood it, you know. Colossus is like, I got this with my really strange hairdo and loincloth. Does your loincloth have a picture of you on it? No. Okay. I don't know if this is really going to devastate all that much. However, look, commercial's dead. Look at all that abandoned commercial. We've already had 472 buildings auto-bulldoze. Because when they go abandoned, if they sit abandoned for too long, the auto-bulldoze tool just gets rid of them. 503. 533. Yeah. Yeah, you normally get a few minutes of a warning for... Oh, it did flatten our freaking stadium. Oh my god. Canceled, not operating. Gee, I wonder why it's not operating. Because it's a pile of rubble right now, maybe? Well, we still take out some of our abandoned buildings, hopefully. Bye, Zoo. Nice knowing you. God's Parkour Park, yeah. I like that the water starts receding away once it loses its power. It's flowing back. This is going to go on over to there. So is this. This is going to get all the way over there. Our airport seems to be doing okay. It's just flooded. Nothing collapsed, though. Wonder how much of that was due to this wall right here. It seems like this area here isn't as high as that area there. So I don't know. This wall may have helped us.
Tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and
avoid roads and waterfronts until the water has recedes. Yeah, nothing really collapsing at the airport so far. I'm not going to hold my breath and hope it stays that way, though. I think if it stays underwater for too long, it collapses. We did lose one of our balloon tours. So the chirper is gone. Our zoo is completely gone. Everything I've built so far, I'm just waiting for the moose and reindeer to all drown. The birds are dead. But hey, we're ready to rebuild that. And whatever that is, a statue. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's parking garage. Oh, and whatever this is. Ferry pier. Hey, there goes the crime. What's our crime up to? 7%. I don't know what it was before. We've lost almost 12,000 people. I don't know how many of them are dead. I don't know how many of them managed to get into the shelters. That one's got 5,000, but they're dying. Look. They're very quickly dying in there. The number's just dropping. A dead person's waiting for transport. I think it's a lot of dead people are waiting for transport. Yeah, look at all these buildings because they're flooded just disappearing. So how'd our airport do? Anything collapse over here other than that? Nope. Looks like the airport did all right. I don't know if I have bumper trucks. Kind of a little late to look for, see if I have those right now, but I think I do. Yeah, there they are. I have some. They should all be out in force. Yep. They're out somewhere. God. Come on and just destroy the city already. Actually, it might not make it over there. We might have seen the worst of it. It's
A tsunami has
it's down to
struck
just
the
a little
city.
trickle here. I
Take
mean,
caution
it's not
and
even as tall
avoid
as
roads
trees
and
now.
waterfronts until the water recedes.
We might be able to... I don't see anything else collapsing. Even these guys did okay. Something over here can be rebuilt. A park gate. Ooh. That'll get the city back up and running. Yeah, I think we're okay to start releasing people. Nothing is life-threatening anymore, it doesn't look like. But it's going to take a while for the city to rebound. Yeah, I think we're safe to go ahead and release everybody. That's all that's left of it right there. That might take out a few houses there, but it looks like it's more on a trajectory to go that way, so should be okay. So when the mid-century modern pack comes out, we're redoing this whole neighborhood, mid-century modern. I think it'll look fantastic as mid-century modern over here. Not that anybody lives here right now, but hey. All right, let's release everybody and watch the game have a fit. And see how long it takes it to start rebounding. Yeah, the airport, other than Chirper's like, look, I'm back, baby. It all did all right. So we can start rebuilding. Just wherever they have searched and made safe. Well, they don't make it safe. They search for survivors. And then once you've got... Oh, an elementary school. Wow. Once you've got the survivors cleared out, then you're able to rebuild. Ooh, our metro went down. It's going to take a while for this death wave to clear up. We've got 2,494 dead people waiting for pickup. We've got barely more capacity than that in our crematoriums. Ooh, man. Yeah, death care industry's in for a boom, aren't they? Once they find some employees, we are losing $250,000 a week. And the game is just crawling. All right, we better build our parking garage. We can rebuild this, whatever this is. A souvenir shop, clearly the priority of the city. The garbage trucks can start moving again now, so that's good. Why is this saying...
Tsunami has struck the city.
Can it not go there because that's flooded? Is that why the ferry boat stopped running? Or is it the bus line that's broken? I think it's the bus line that's broken. And yet... Wow, you gotta admire these people's ability to hold their breath. I mean, they are completely underwater still. Oh no. All of our buildings are going vacant. Metro building is flooding, so that wouldn't possibly... it is still kind of rising here, but I don't know that it's going to have the strength to get up there. I mean, the wave is here. Yeah, the planes are all like, I don't care, it's just the water. Or boats now. So that's what's left of the tsunami right there. And then the flooding that hasn't receded yet. It takes a while for it to all kind of chill out. So are our ferry boats back underway? The ones that take like 3 years to get over here? Yep, yep. They're slowly making their way back over. They're so slow. And now there's a thunderstorm. Awesome. So now we're going to get fires. Gotta say, the death care industry's on top of it, man. Look how quick they're... Wow, they've already picked up quite a few dead people. What do we have? 2,400? And there's 1,000? 1,100 now? Man, those hearses are on it. There's probably like no traffic in town. Like anywhere. It's probably the best our traffic's ever been. No, never mind. It's 68%. We have traffic jams everywhere. Probably everybody leaving the disaster shelters, yeah? And all the service vehicles that couldn't go out earlier. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, it's all the people that were in the disaster shelters and driving their cars instead of surf's up. Wait, no, flooding. Hashtag flooding, hashtag disaster, hashtag no surfing. Oh my god. Wait a minute, there shouldn't be water in my house. Why is my bed wet? Ooh. Hell. Congratulations, most attractive. Yeah, lady, we know, but it's over. It's over. It's just some flooding. Surprisingly, this area is... Oh, I guess it's the water now going back across. Oh, we could get damage still. Yeah, because it does simulate that, because that happens in tsunamis. The water comes in and then rushes right back out. And it tries to simulate that. I just can't believe how bad the traffic is. Oh, it's already gotten better. This has cleared up already. Yeah, it's already come up from 68 to 75. We were at 78, so we're not too far off the mark. And it's just where everybody's going home. Why is this bus route broken? Oh, it's that bus route. I don't quite understand why. I guess because it's flooded. Oh, our metro didn't make it. A couple more buildings we can rebuild. So what's our tally? About 1,700 buildings that were auto bulldozed. I don't see anything else in the city that is going to need our attention here. Go to the damage view. Yeah, it looks like everybody else is okay. So all the buildings that were destroyed have been rebuilt. Except for over here where there's a fire. You don't want to go to work tomorrow? You gotta go to work tomorrow. That's because of the lightning strike. Something over here collapse? No, it's just not enough shoppers. Commercials, like, we have no demand, but thankfully we are starting to make some money. This place is still on fire. Oy vey. Well, at least the snow didn't reach Minion's house. Minion's house is fine. I don't even think it got touched. Oh my god, look at all the empty spot where commercial was. just empty. It's going to be a while before we have any demand again. But hey, our zoo should be getting visitors now. 1 whole visitor per week. Awesome. That'd be his first question. Did my house survive? Oh, man. Oh, excuse me. Very sleepy. Freaking power went off and my light woke me up. And I don't know why, because like in the app, you've got the option on Hue Lights to... So, like, it was... No, not that. Hue Smart Plug is what my bedroom's off of. Power on. Light behavior at power on. Power loss recovery. What is power loss recovery? Stays off or turns back on. So it goes into the state that it was in. It's supposed to. That is the one that the little blue check mark is next to. Power loss recovery. Colton Owens is typing. Sometimes it does it right. Sometimes it doesn't. And of course, I was laying on my right side, facing right towards the lamp, so now I get the click of the Hue light plug, which is loud. But also suddenly put a light in my face and woke me up because the power went off right at 5 a.m. Just for I don't know how long. Well, it came back on at 5 a.m. I should say. So somewhere a tsunami is still striking the city because we still have our warning up here. But I had an alarm set for 6 anyway, so it's not like it woke me up way before I was planning on getting up. Still. It took that extra hour of sleep from me. Why is this broken? I should have a... This game sometimes just breaks. There's what I was looking for. Like, I should have options here. I want to fix this. But yeah, this whole area over here is going to become mid-century modern when that content creator pack arrives with the Plazas and Promenades DLC. Yeah, that's better. Much better. I just think this is the perfect place for it. And then we'll find a place to do seaside resorts. I don't know where yet. I'm thinking maybe do like a little resort town just back here. Just right along the beach. So nowhere is flooded anymore. So we're good. Tsunami should be over, but the game still thinks it's happening. Somewhere there's one little bit of water touching one thing that I've built, and I just don't see it. So how many are passengers you getting? 105. How many passengers is this one getting? 198. Close enough. Even our campuses lost levels because nobody was going to school. Which means we're probably going to have a huge... Yeah, we don't have enough. We'll temporarily add some in. I'm going to just cheese it, though. I'm just going to bring this out to over here. And we're just going to add some capacity just temporarily because it will balance itself back out eventually. Where's the one that has 600? There it is. One. How many do we need? We need like 3,000. So I need at least 5 of these. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just build 2 more. Because we are down like 15,000 people from where we were. That way they can at least get educations. And they're both full. Both universities are full. So that's a good thing. At least we'll be maybe eventually making some money off our schools. But not until they get fully upgraded again. Oof, that tsunami did a number on the city. It is a good... We burnt through, what, $7 million from running at a deficit? It's a good thing we had a lot of money in the bank. You guys weren't worried about the tsunami up here, were you? Nah. So let's take a cable car ride. Ooh, that is quite the nice view from up here. I like it. That was the right decision, making these towers really tall. Talk about making parts for gondola rides. When I was a little kid, my dad worked for a tool and die company. And one of their claims to fame is they had made some parts. I don't know what parts, but they had made some parts that went on Space Mountain in Disney World. Granted, I had never been to Disney World at that point. I didn't really know what Space Mountain was, but I knew it was in the Disney park. Oh, I'm sure they are, man. Imagineers are very particular people. I like this facing the water. That looks nice. That's definitely the side we wanted facing the water. That looks really good. Oh, here's where the tsunami is. Okay. Alright, so there is still some tsunami. And then in the 80s, he apparently briefly worked for a company just outside of Houston that made some parts that were actually used on the space shuttle. Specifically the robotic arm. When they did spacewalks and went out, they made like some tools that were used with that, which is kind of cool. I don't know how to fix that. Trees, I guess. Yeah, trees. I think this is going to look really, really, really good with mid-century modern. Like, let's just take a look at the stuff that's going to be in those packs real quick, because they're really cool. They don't show them for very long, but... So... Is it not in this trailer, or is it? It must be in the other trailer. All right, where's the other trailer then? Oh, it's got its own trailer. That opened over here. Awesome. So this is the Seaside Resort stuff. Would help if I press play again. I meant to press mute. And I think this stuff looks amazing. It's like 1920s style Seaside Resort. I can't wait to have this on a beach somewhere. There's even a train station, firehouse, and police station, and libraries. Yeah. So you can even get your city services to look like they're fitting with the theme, which is going to be really cool. I mean, look at that. That is, I can't wait to build something like this. And then of course there's also the mid-century modern. Where's the link to mid-century modern? I know they've done a video on it because I saw it. Yeah, let's just go to their channel. There it is. This stuff's really cool too. This is what I want to put down by that beach area that I have, are these mid-century modern houses. Plus, they have the LAX restaurant, which I think is hilarious. So now you really can build Los Santos in Cities Skylines. That's all that was missing. But they've got hotels, restaurants, but then they've also got just all these houses, which will be perfect down in that area, I think. I think all of those will look fantastic down here. The businesses, the houses, all of it. I think. I mean, we've kind of got that theme going anyway by using the eco-friendly homes. They kind of look like modern takes on the mid-century modern, which is kind of a weird thing to say, but I just think it's gonna look cool to actually get them. You know, they'll all have pools. Some of these have pools, but they'll all have pools, and I just think it'll look really cool. Maybe we might even mix and match, like do mid-century modern like back here and leave the eco stuff up here. I don't know. Since they go so well together, we might mix and match. But we definitely want to get the commercial so that we get the mid-century modern commercial. Where is the tsunami? Lady, it's over. I'm going to do thing real quick. What level do we want this all at? I don't want it to be too high. So I'm going to be able to bring a bridge over fairly easy. I might make it all the height of this. Where does that take me? Right there. I wanted to get Chirp X built tonight, but and get this island going, but we had a tsunami instead. Like, I was going to get the zoo going and then come over here and work on this. Didn't happen that way. Just going to flatten all this. Chirpex came in with their billionaire money and just bulldozed the thing flat. Let's bring it right up to this edge. I don't know why I made an airplane noise for flattening, but, you know, there you have it. There. That is where SpaceX is going to go, or ChirpX. We'll even get rid of the trees for now. Maybe? There we go. Cool. I won't worry about smoothing it all out at another time. This is going to be ChirpX Island, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to run at least one road over here. I still don't have my picker mod. I don't know why I tried to use it. It doesn't exist. We're going to get this road to come up here, and maybe this one. And it's like space already occupied, but it's the key wall that's occupying it. Yeah, I probably will run a ferry. We'll probably connect a ferry somewhere around here and bounce it back and forth. Most likely. So that needs to be a bridge section right there. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna have to wrap up soon just so I can eat. And then the boats don't run through here, so what we can do here is just slope this from here. down to there and just make it one. Nice little drop. And then over here, we just need to use move it. Where are my nodes? I got a node there. I'd like a node right there, too. Right there. Then I want to grab those two nodes and just drop this key wall down enough so that it's not coming to the bridge. Shouldn't take too much. They got it? I mean, people are still going to walk through there, but whatever. I guess I could drop it down enough that we can actually really fit into there, but what's that going to look like? Let's see here. Is that people height? Oh yeah, it's totally people height. What's that look like going that low? It's not too bad. I can live with it. And then we get just a nice flat bridge going across. This needs to not have bridge pieces, though. This needs to be just... There we go. We could even maybe make this a nice-looking fancy bridge. 4-lane. European 4-lane or American 4-lane? Where's American 4-lane? I like the trusses, and it's really cool that they have walking paths underneath them, but you can't connect a walking path to it. Like, there's no way to connect a walking path to that. It's just not possible. So it's like a beautiful asset with a beautiful feature built in, but I mean, look, there's even little archways for people to walk through, but you cannot connect walking paths to it. It's just, it's impossible. They just walk across the top instead. So Chirpex will live out this direction somewhere. Gonna use dirt roads for the time being. So it's gonna, whoops, on the ground. So which direction does Chirpex face? It's in this one. No? Where's Chirpex? Here? Ah, here. So it faces that way, so I would need a road up here. So I'm just going to plop it there for the time being. And then use move it. And get rid of that road. And we're going to look at our elevation. We're going to grab this dude and bring it right up to where it's no longer a problem. We're going to bring it right to the edge. With enough room to get a road just behind it. And that's roughly where it's going to go. That way, unobstructed back here, and then up in this area, we're going to have all those sciencey techie buildings. Oh yeah, hey, the tsunami ended. Apparently there were no casualties. People didn't die from the flood. They died inside the shelters. Our population still hasn't started coming back. It's still in decline. We've dropped into the thousands since the tsunami ended. And there is just no demand for anything. It's going to take a long, long time for the city to recover from that. I mean, look at all the empty commercial and office. Mainly commercial. The offices are doing pretty good. Unemployment rate's dirt low. But you know what, Zarek? Your house is fine. The tsunami never made it over here. You would have been screwed if the tsunami had made it over here, too. The water would have just piled right in. Wonder where Hobo's house is. Did Hobo's house survive? I'm pretty sure Hobo's house would have survived if Minion's house survived. So Minion's house is like over there. So Hobo's house is somewhere over this way. Yeah, I don't know where. These are businesses. I can't remember where Hobo's house is. I know it's near Minion's house because we didn't really go outside of this neighborhood to do any of this, but I thought it was facing this road right here. I don't know. Maybe it was down here. Or maybe Hobo got tired of living in this city and doesn't live here anymore. That is a possibility. What's also a possibility is that it's time to end the stream because I'm hungry. Did our traffic ever bounce back? Actually, it's better than it's ever been. Tsunami cleared on our traffic woes. Hooray. Also, there's, 15,000 people less than there was. But we got started on the zoo. We got started on the zoo. We adjusted things over by our airport. Got a nice little tourist destination going over here as well. We got quite a few tourists coming in. The airport's probably not picked back up yet. Wait, there's a problem somewhere. It thinks there's 1,407 active flights. So, I mean, somewhere we have a stuck jet. Is it you? Are you the stuck jet? Nope. If a jet doesn't take off, or if you see one like where that one spawned in, like if they just repeatedly keep spawning in, it's because these get broken after time. I don't see these jets leaving at all. They're just sitting here. Okay, I'm willing to say that this is one of them. Nope, it's not. Okay, never mind. Is it you? I want to fix this before I forget. Wait, there's one option that we have that might do it for us. Reset suck sims and vehicles. Now let's see if that fixes our active flight number. Nope. That jet is loading now. I don't see any repeatedly just spawning in over and over again without taking off. So that's what'll happen. Like they'll pull up to the gate and just disappear. Oh, the bot thanked the guy who used the bot command. That's sweet. But I don't see that happening. Oh, whoa, whoa. There it is. There's our problem. So it's just counting that one over and over and over again. So if I get rid of that one, put it back in, our active flight number should correct itself. There's not 800 active flights, guarantee you. That was one of them that's having a problem. I don't see it happening anywhere else, though. Maybe it's just going to take it a minute to... No, it still thinks. I don't see planes just immediately disappearing anywhere else. Because they'll do that. They'll spawn, disappear, spawn, disappear, spawn, disappear, spawn, disappear. And those are the broken ones. Oh, there it is. There's the other one. This is large. This is large. And now is our number more realistic? I still don't think it's that high either. Is there any more? Maybe we just have that many active flights. That'll help performance a lot, though, because it was sitting there trying to simulate 1,500 flights. Yeah, it's already running a little faster. Maybe we just have that many active flights. I don't see any others. He spawned in, but he stayed there, so we're good. Cool. Cool. I'm really hungry. So we're not gonna raid anybody tonight. I know I say always raid, but I just can't. I need food. So I'll be back online live tomorrow evening sometime. It just depends on what time my mom gets done with work. I go to pick her up at 4. Sometimes she's ready to go at 4. Sometimes she is not. Just all depends. Tonight she had to stay a little bit late, so we were a little bit late getting home. But I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow evening, probably with more Cities Skylines. Though I am thinking about maybe jumping back into Stray. It caught my eye this evening. We'll see what type of mood I'm in. If it's a stressful day, there will be no Stray. So that game has turned into a horror game. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks. There was a follow earlier today, I thought. I guess not, because I don't see it on the list. Okay, well, hey, thanks for the 1,009 of you that are following. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a great evening, everyone.